How's it going, YWC? Guy on internet who doesn't like reviews here. Bring you a WWE Night of Champions comments, highlights, slash results, whatever you want to call it. I already did one with T-Sean. It was in a longer podcast format. Link to that in below in description. Night of Champions 2015. Very, very bland. This was the equivalent of getting a nice sandwich without any condiments on it. No mayonnaise, no ketchup, no anything. Just okay. It was okay, but kind of dry. So let's get into the matches that happened. Stardust and the Ascension versus Neville and the Lucha Dragons. I didn't watch it. Nobody cared. It was on the pre-show. Who cares? First match. Okay, Stardust and the Ascension won. You happy? Nobody cares. Nobody cares until Stardust breaks away or they do something interesting with the Stardust gimmick. Anyway, first match. Kevin Owens versus the Ryback. Now, this was a pretty decent match. Ryback, that guy's a fucking beast. This spot where he picked up Kevin Owens like a baby and slammed him. Wow. Kevin Owens is just on a... It was kind of a mismatch in terms of technical wrestling, and just, Owens would kill this guy on the mic, and they didn't even use a mic. Like, Ryback would say, "Rub my elbow, shut up." And he just kept trash talking and made the match. Owens ends up winning by raking Ryback's eyes while he's up for the shell shock and then getting a quick 1-2-3 pinfall. Ryback, it's just sad they didn't give him enough good opponents. I mean, what did they have for him? Miz and Big Show together? Come on, really? They should have at least been separated or whatever, but together? Come on. Come on, really? So hopefully they find Kevin Owens some decent opponents and he has a good title run. Then you had Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler. Another pretty good match. I mean, you get Ziggler doing what he normally does, gets beaten up, and Rusev just the way this match ended. They're having a good match. Ziggler just hit the super kick. They're down, and then Summer Rae gets in the ring, falls in, and then the referee tells her that she's banned from ringside. And she starts throwing her shoe to the outside, and then throws her shoe and hits Rusev, and Rusev gets zigzag. Like, what are you doing, Rusev? Now he's getting beat by random thrown shoes, and Ziggler can't win unless it's some bullshit. Like, what are they doing to these two guys? Anyway, then you get the Dudley Boys versus the New Day. The New Day come out and just, best part of the show, they just entertain the hell out of everybody. Xavier Woods looking like rich homie Quan, kind of. What the fuck was up with that guy's hair? I don't know. Big E's dance was out of control. Kobe Kingston with that fucking clap. That's too much. Still, though, the match, like I said, it was an okay match. I mean, it really wasn't even about the wrestling. It was more about the funny stuff that New Day was doing. Like, Xavier Woods on the outside. The Dudley Boys, they're not even real brothers. And while there's, like, Big E was holding one of the Dudley Boys, Xavier Woods started playing the Rocky theme on the trombone while Kofi Kingston is doing like boxing punches or while like really stubbing a guy in the corner. That the New Day entertainment is off the charts. And then the New Day win by disqualification because the Dudley Boys hit the 3D on, I think, is not Xavier Woods. Yeah, they hit it on Kofi. Xavier Woods comes in and attacks one of the Dudley Boys, disqualification, and then the New Day beat up on Dudley Boys. And then Woods gets told by Big E to get the table. They set the table. Xavier Woods started pandering to the crowd or whatever. They try to beat up the Dudley Boys. It gets reversed, and then they put Xavier Woods through the table. I wonder why. Hmm. 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 I guess Xavier Woods is facing some consequences for being signed to another company first. I'm just saying. Uh, then you get, let's see right here. Oh, Charlotte versus Nikki Bella for the Divas title. Um, Again, another match that is like, okay, it was a match. I mean, people give Nikki Bella a lot of shit for, I guess sucking John Cena and fucking John Cena, I guess. And apparently that means she wins titles or whatever. Yeah, I would give you that, but Nikki Bella is a very improved wrestler. It would be okay if this was back then Nikki Bella and where she still sucked. Okay, I would be like, yeah, maybe John Cena is doing that. Maybe he is helping her. But the way Nikki Bella wrestles now, she's getting this push on her own. She was very surgical this match. Monday she was attacking the arm. This time she went completely targeting in onto the leg, and she was just let me see, a forearm from the top rope, well, the second rope to Charlotte's leg. The various Boston Crab maneuvers she put Charlotte in, drop kicks to the leg. Just very good mat wrestling from Nikki Bella. Charlotte, she did what Charlotte does or whatever. It's basically overhyped. So at the end of the match, Charlotte, she's like hurt. Nikki Bella goes up to the top rope for another like second rope forearm smash. She gets caught with a spear, and then Charlotte puts her into the figure eight, and Nikki Bella taps out. Okay, I guess so. I guess that was cool. I mean, I thought Charlotte was like this awesome wrestler, but like she's like, you guys overhype every fucking body from NXT. Well, some people need to be overhyped. Some people don't. Like Charlotte. Nothing in that match impressed me about Charlotte. Nothing. She got beat for most of the match. And then when she did have her spots, it's just like, okay, a big boot, a spear that the one of the weirdest spears I've ever seen. And then the figure eight, which is very impressive as a submission, but whatever. Then you get the Wyatt family versus Reigns and Ambrose and a mystery partner of their choosing. Now, to counter Braun Strowman, who would Ambrose and Reigns bring in? Samoa Joe? Okay, that would be a cool. Baron Corbin? Kane? Big Show? Somebody to match size and screen. Chris Jericho. What? It's like that meme where they throw the guy out the window. Who are they going to have for Reigns and Ambrose's partner? Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho. Big Show. And then the last guy. How about Samoa Joe? And you just see them pushing him out the window. That's basically what this was. Like, what? It made Reigns and Ambrose look fucking stupid. Like, you guys have just been getting demolished by Braun Strowman, and guys who are the same size as Chris Jericho have been getting shit on. Like, who? Like, what? Chris Jericho tags himself in and gets demolished by Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman pins him or whatever. And then Jericho at the end, he like shoulder bumps Ambrose. Ooh, another Chris Jericho heel turn. Heel Chris Jericho. Everybody get out of the way. Ooh. Anyway, John Cena versus Seth Rollins. Now, okay, I'm going to say this real quick because I don't have a lot of time because I got that 15-minute time limit. Look, Seth Rollins defends both of his titles on Night of Champions back to back. Why? Why? If he's a part of the authority, the people who control everything, the authority, and he's their golden boy, Why would they even allow him to defend both titles back to back? He's not a face. Faces do things like this. And then, if you don't know, there's still this storyline from Ring of Honor. Yes, WWE still from Ring of Honor, but you WWE fanboys are too blind or too scared or don't want to say it. But if it was TNA, you guys were like, oh, TNA, there's TNA stealing from WWE. But no, of course you don't say anything. So if you know the storyline Ring of Honor, Jay Lethal, he is the television and world champion. No coincidence, a couple of month or a couple weeks later, Seth Rollins wins the U.S. title. 2-title champion. And they're about the same kind of champion. They're both kind of cowardly. They both cheat. The only difference is Jay Lethal really isn't that cowardly sometimes or whatever. He's a better mic talker. Just an opinion. But they both have to do this thing. So where they defend their titles in the same night. Lethal, who is hated by the Authority, Nia McGuinness, he has to defend his title, his telling title, at the beginning of the pay-per-view. And then at the end of the pay-per-view, he defends the world title. Seth Rollins, who is the Authority's golden child, golden boy, is defending both titles back to back. What the fuck? So the John Cena match, you know how this goes. Seth Rollins put on an excellent performance. Powerballs. Seth Rollins is a fucking beast. Just doing everything in the scene. Just completely countering Cena at every turn. But of course, he succumbs to the most deadliest finishing maneuver in history. 1 AA. 1. And he's like, oh, my bad, bro. He gets pinned for the U.S. title. Cena's up after being kicked numerous times in the face. Super kick, powerbomb, whatever. He's up. Yeah, I got the championship. Yeah, no. My face is fine. Whatever. I'm cool. And then Seth Rollins, he's like leading with the world title. He's like, oh, fuck this. I'm out of here. John Cena, like, oh shit, no. You can't do that. I'm John Cena. I protect everything. John Cena, you got to do a match with Cena. And then he picks up Rollins, AAs him on the outside mat, then rolls him in, leaves. Sheamus doesn't come in. What? Bruh, you have the Money in the Bank contract. Why have you come out? Sting comes out. They have a decent match. But Sting loses to Seth Rollins because he tries to go for the Scorpion Deathlock, but Rollins reverses it into a pin. So now Sting, legend icon, is 0-2 in WWE matches. Well, you might say 0-3, maybe, but whatever. By single match. He's 0-2. Yeah, he's doing way better in WWE because he's making more money. Ooh, he's getting shit on. Madly shat on. So Sheamus comes out, bro kicks Rollins, asks the referee to cash in, and then who comes out? MF and Kane. Yeah, the same guys you guys clown. He said, Kane needs to retire. Kane needs to retire. He comes back with the fucking mask. Oh, I'm on Twitter. Kane came back. Kane versus Seth Rollins. Okay. So he choke slams Rollins. And then Sheamus comes back in. It's like, yo, hey fella, just get out of the ring while I get the fella. Then he choke slams Rollins. Sheamus. Then he tombstones Rollins. So at Night of Champions, we're gonna get Kane versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, there are a lot of new stars on the horizon, people. Seth Rollins just faced Sting, a 60-year-old man, and he's about to face a 50-year-old or almost 50-year-old guy for the world title. Wowzers. There's a lot of young talent, main event talent in WWE. Great job with that, guys. Anyway, Timmy thought about the show. Bland. Just another bland WWE show. Wow. Yeah, this is the greatest company ever. Yeah, I don't know why people watch other promotions. I just don't get it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.